The Ravens Flock presents The Black Files, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squat, pop open a cold one with all of your friends. It has been too long. It is Wednesday night, only a couple hairs past 10 p.m., and you have once again been granted access to the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. So, whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are tuned in to a brand new episode of The Black Files!
Oh, thank goodness we're back. I hate taking a break.
Don't lie. You're enjoying yourself. You're all like, yeah, you get to catch up on all the stuff I missed out on. I'm like, you can still watch stuff, Joe. You can still do stuff. Like, what are you babbling about? What in the blazes are you talking about? You're able to friggin' get your hands on like watching stuff on your phone while
That is true. I have been binging a lot of Star Wars content as of late. I just finished the first season of Maul Shadow Lord. I finished Tales of the Underworld, Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, and I'm near the end of watching the first season of The Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm also near the end of Star Wars Rebels Season 1.
See, I know exactly what you mean over here, and I'm glad that you're
It's a lot of Star Wars for me to absorb.
It's wonderful.
I just wish I had the money to see The Mandalorian and Grogu.
When is it coming out?
I think it's coming out either this Friday or I think it's out now.
I'll find out over here. Folks, welcome one and all to The Black Files. I am your host, Juan Arouse, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock, the tech guru of the team. I'm the guy who, at long last, has a dual monitor setup. Thank you, Cap.
Yay!
Thank you, Anthony. You guys can't see it, but like, here's monitor 1 and here's monitor 2. Oh my God!
Yay,
Do you have any
dual
idea?
monitors are
man.
fun.
Do you have any idea how much of a pain in the ass it was trying to handle everything just on one screen? It's terrible. I don't recommend it. Whoever thought it was
Okay, just letting you know, do not get in the mindset of, maybe I can add one more.
No.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
No, I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazed over here. Thankfully, I am not alone. Dragonfang and Angel can't join us tonight. Dragonfang's under the weather. Angel is also trying to catch up on rest because he's trying not to die. But thankfully, I've still got the rest of our crew here. Hang on, let me just fix this real quick. Let me fix the second monitor. Ha ha ha! I can say that now. Hooray! I feel like a wealthy man, even though I got this second hand for free. And joining us tonight, we've got Zayana Rose Cosplay, one of our lovely cosplayers extraordinaire, and like our very own personal Starlight Rhodes. Give it up, like I said, for Zayana Rose Cosplay.
Hello. It's been a year. It's been a break.
Like, wow, what a crazy year. It's only the middle of May. No!
Really? I thought
Yeah.
it was the end of the year already with how everything's been going.
No, we're not that lucky. We're not that lucky. We still have more of a shit show to deal with. And
also hurricane season.
No.
God, no.
Stop. No. Don't
Knocking on wood. No, here's the
you
good
put
thing.
that on
Here's
me,
the
Ricky
good
Bobby.
thing. No. It should be a less active season because we have El Nino, a very strong El Nino. So that really means the Pacific is more active and the Atlantic isn't as active. So that should be good for us.
Well,
Cross
here's
your fingers.
hoping. Crying out loud! This is a freaking.
Yeah, that's right. Send it to Russia.
It's already been crazy enough as it is. I don't want to. I don't want to. No, I don't. I do not want. No, I don't. Double negative. I know how it works. I know how those stupid things work. I'm not gonna fall into the double negative trap. I do not.
I don't want no trouble.
Joseph, shut the fuck up with the double negatives. All right.
Listen, if Jackie Chan can get away with it, why can't...
is like dealing with the Fae.
That's Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's pretty much Jackie Chan. Give it up, folks, for the founder himself, the main man, the founder of the Ravens Flock, the content manager and executive producer of all our programs here, host of our flagship show, the Ravens Flock, and the host of Wrestle Rewind. Give it up for Mr. Jose Casabona!
Thank you very much for that awesome introduction. So, interesting little tidbit that I discovered watching Tales of the Jedi. It is very weird. It is very bizarre looking at really, really, really young Count Dooku.
I know.
Looking at him and listening to him, it's like looking at a CG version of Severus Snape if he was a Jedi. They even sound nearly alike.
Kinda, yeah.
Like, Ziana Rose, picture Severus Snape if he was a Jedi Knight.
Huh.
Yeah, kinda.
That is young Count Dooku. It's weird.
Well, yeah, it's weird, but at the same time, it's also like, like all you have to really do is look at young Christopher Lee, and that's all they really did. So they did the same thing with Liam Neeson. Young Liam Neeson, and they have Qui-Gon Jinn, and what's his face? Liam Neeson's son voices young Qui-Gon.
I should probably Google search young Christopher Lee, because the youngest I've found in Christopher Lee was in the early 90s movie of Gremlins 2, the new batch.
Yeah, and he was still all Dracula looking and shit for no reason.
I don't care what people say. The sequel to the Gremlins movie was funny.
All right, so let me go ahead and get the rest of this pulled up. Jose, if you'd be so kind as to take care of the housekeeping, please.
Of course. Folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9-to-5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting the Ravens Flock by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream, especially after the stream, and especially hyping after the stream and during the stream. It helps out a lot. It lets the algorithm know that you like what you see and you want other people to see what you like. Sharing our content across social media to all your friends, family, loved ones, and anyone you may have in your life who has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. And most importantly, never ever forget that everyone that you refer to, make sure that they subscribe, and make sure that you also hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content, so that you never ever miss a beat. The more folks that you refer us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers come out of it, and before you know it, we'll be completely financially self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this channel for the love of the game, but also as our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You'll also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store. Link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up in the chat, I see a handful of people who are some familiar faces here to us. Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplay, how's it going, sweetheart? I'm glad you're doing all right. Welcome to the Black Files. I also see Genie Rick, and I see Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, and I also see where is he? I just saw him. Kyle Canada was also in the chat. Genie Rick, by the way, celebrating having been an inner flocker for 44 months.
Yay!
Saying yes, 44 months and going strong, would not be anywhere else. We appreciate that, Jeannie. That means the world to us. Thank you. Also, A couple of super chats and super stickers over here. Genie Rick threw up a $1.99 super sticker saying mood with little smiley faces as the O's. Legend Traveling TARDIS says, has sent a $2 super chat saying happy 20th birthday, Interflockers. You mean your own 20th birthday? Are you saying like the 20th birthday of your channel, Legend of the Traveling TARDIS? Or whose birthday are we talking about? Because, like, we're not at 20th anniversary yet. That's going to be in, 2033. Yeah, we're nowhere near that yet. And Sarah Serendi also threw in a $2 super chat saying, I miss y'all and love y'all. The Walking Dead cast is coming. She's asking us to come room with her for Scaradise in October. And Sarah, we're gonna get to you on that in a little bit. Give us some
October
time.
Is our birthday.
Oh yeah.
Just saying. We're gonna be older. No.
There's what's left of Dragonfang bemoaning the passing of time, and I don't blame her. Time moving forward. You know, like this is the crazy thing about it, because I know that we do like to go strong, we like to go heavy with our stories, but I made Jose a promise here. I'm going to tell y'all what we're talking about. Of course, we're going to be talking about the fascinating product, service, something.
You mean scam?
Yes,
Scam.
Scam. It's a scam. We can safely say it's a scam of the newest venture from the Trump organization. Trump.
You mean
Mobile.
newest grift? It's the newest grift.
It really is a fucking grift, but I need to make this known here and now. And let me just over here. Okay, I need to make this known here and now. I made a promise to Jose that I would not get too fucking political about tonight's story. That I wouldn't allow the fact that this is all being dealt with regarding Donald Trump to deal with the fact that and use it as like an opening to make it to opening up a whole ass can of worms and stuff. So yeah, and veering off topic. So I promised him I will not do that. I will, on the other hand, however, go off and show off what a pain in the ass this entire ordeal has been. And Traveling TARDIS dropped another super chat. Holy shit! A $5 super chat! Holy shit, thank you, man. He says, according to your YouTube channel info, you started this channel May 19th, 2006. So a year after Revenge of the Sith came out in theaters, you created this YouTube channel, Jose.
Oh, shit.
How about that?
Damn. Sometimes I forget my own history. I guess this was back then when I was just like, because 2006, 2005, YouTube at that point was in its infancy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I started getting into YouTube. That's when I started getting into, the fun times of the early years of YouTube, of just looking at funny videos and funny shit, and opening my own account.
All right. Okay, that makes sense. So that's just from the life of the channel, not...
Oh, no. But Juancho, that means that our channel's cursed because May 19th.
No. Sorry. It's an obscure wrestling joke, and...
I know. Come on, dude. Don't be an asshole about it. We have enough
assholes. No, I'm not being an asshole about it. I'm like, where, like, people are like, wait, what? What's May 19th got to do with anything? Like,
it's an inside joke, yeah.
Like, sorry, guys. It's an obscure wrestling joke.
But fast forward to now, 2 decades later, it's 2026. Obviously, technology and the way we consume media has evolved in the past 2 decades. Like back in 2006, we were still using flip phones. We were still using the computers that we had back then. The flat screen TVs.
MySpace.
We're using MySpace. Flat screen TVs, they were in circulation, but they weren't commonplace in households. Now, fast forward to 2026, almost everybody, down to like kids in elementary school, they have some sort of smart device, whether it's a smartphone or a tablet or whatever. And depending on which mobile service that we're using, we're enjoying the experience. Like whether you have Boost Mobile, Cricket Wireless, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, etc., etc.
I had Virgin Mobile. It was fun because I was the cool kid. Because before the advent of touchscreen smartphones, for me, I was very much the proponent of smaller technology, like miniaturizing tech and innovating how to miniaturize things is the way to go. And nothing was cooler to me than a slider phone. All right. I was that kind of fucking nerd. I was that kind of a nerd. And yes, I would
nerd.
I would pop it open as if I was in the fucking Matrix or whatever. I'm not sorry. I'm not ashamed. I don't give a damn. And yes,
it's okay. It's all right.
Nerd. But Jesus, Ulysses. Holy shit, a $10 super chat from Ulysses.
Yay!
Saying, wow, the Ravens flock is 1 year away from being able to legally drink. The party will be epic. So,
well,
what is
at
that?
least you're not wasting your $10 on a ridiculous venture like
Trump Mobile.
Trump Mobile.
Let me just show y'all real quick. Okay, this is the
Hey, Juan, do you think an idea like Trump Mobile would have gone over 20 years ago?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. Let me put it this way, guys. This fucking hang on, I want to see. Hang on. Okay, what I was gonna try and do is a screen cap. So you can see my actual screen. I have their website pulled up on incognito mode in order to avoid any cookies being dumped in from it, because it's not just the fucking hardware that's becoming a problem. It is a problem for everyone. Now, here is someone who's allegedly Eric Trump on the screen. And I only say allegedly because, let's face facts, this guy had some serious gender-affirming surgery done on himself, including but not limited to fixing his buck-tooth ass-looking smile and having 5 gallons of Ozempic injected directly into his neck.
Hey, man, when you're swimming with cash, you could fix yourself instantly. Just ask Elon Musk on his old picture.
No. I don't want to ask Elon Musk anything except when the fuck are you leaving and giving me your money? So, you see here, this looks like a very attractive set for a plan here. And I will share it with you fine folks at home so you can see exactly what I mean. Let me see here. So, yeah, freaking Trump Mobile says... our 47 plan trumps the rest. No contract, just 47.45 a month. Get it? Because the guy was both 45th and 47th president.
Wow.
For nationwide coverage, roadside assistance, telehealth access, and more. Unlimited talk, text, and data. And you can see already the asterisk for all these fucking things. Asterisk for the price, asterisk for the no contract, cancel any time, and asterisk for Trump will proudly be displayed in the status bar as your network. What the fuck?
What?
Wait, what
is that supposed to mean?
Okay, you know how on your phone, where you're looking at what network you're connected to, when you slide down the status bar, and it says like, oh, it's on roaming with Metro by T-Mobile, or or it says Verizon Wireless underneath. This one's just going to say Trump Mobile. Yay? Okay. That's not really that big of a thing to be... great, like freaking everybody does.
Oh yeah, we're amazing because look at this. This is like the new frontier. It's so amazing. No one's ever done before.
It's literally everyone does the same thing. And I'm over here even showing you guys Hang on, let me close this fucking thing. All the shit that's in there, asterisk, just to get started. And TARDIS went ahead and dropped another $2 super chat. He's saying over here, May 19th, 2012, Traveling TARDIS Facebook page started. Right, so that's how you guys got your start. Excellent. Congratulations to you, Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, my man. Let's see. Plan terms. Taxes and fees cost extra. Plan includes 20 gigabytes of high-speed data per 30-day period in the US. If 20 gigs of data is used in a 30-day period, all data speeds may be reduced during the rest of the period. The video typically streams at standard definition, approximately 480p. Content bundled with video may be slow to load. Includes unlimited talk and text within the U.S. and unlimited text from U.S. to select countries and territories. Coverage, speed, and performance vary by location and device. Coverage is not available in all areas, and indoor performance may vary. Trump status display not available when using Wi-Fi. Plan services are post-paid and require authorized auto bill payments as condition to service. See rate plan and wireless customer agreement for additional terms. So that's pretty bog standard. What the fuck are you saying over here? Like, this is the same terms and conditions that you have if you've got Metro by T-Mobile, or if you've got Verizon Wireless or AT&T. It's not that special. Everyone's got it. Everyone's got the same. Everyone's got the same kind of plan. What I'm wondering is this bit over here that says that the taxes and fees are extra, so it's not. So, like, you have the plan itself just be $47.45 a month. But when it comes to telecom tax, when it comes to the cost for your line, when it comes to that, like, that kind of stuff, that is where the price goes up a little more. So that $47.45 will be closer to, like, I don't know, maybe $60 a month, roughly. I'm just spitballing the number over here, but I really don't know for certain. But we're gonna find out here. The glory and the wonderful exaltations of the Trump mobile service is here for everyone to see, to rejoice in, because if you don't know by now, it's better than the rest. With our all-inclusive plans, watch out, guys, careful.
All-inclusive.
They're being inclusive. Trump
no.
being inclusive. Somebody get them. Come on, that's too woke, isn't it? Isn't that too woke for you guys? Everything's inclusive.
Idiots.
Watch out, Dodge is going to be coming to get rid of it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, watch out. The Space Baby Dick Rocket Man's going to audit this thing because it's too inclusive and woke. With our all-inclusive plans, we got you covered. When life happens, providing reliable protection and support. What the hell is that supposed to mean? When life happens. Are you guys talking
like hurricanes?
Are you guys talking about, like,
Natural disaster.
Like natural disaster, or losing your phone, or something happening with, like, your coverage? I don't know. American service by an American company. Reliable wireless service with honest pricing. Anything involving the name Trump and honesty, sorry, it never happens. They already had a fucking asterisk on the fucking price for the $47.45 a month. They're already trying to hide the fine print on this shit. Reliable wireless service with honest pricing, nationwide coverage, and 100% US based support. They can say it's US based, but how much of that are they going to count as it being US based here? Because we're not sure if they're actually going to base everything in the US. So they have telehealth service, international calling, roadside assistance, but that's not everything here. The big piece de resistance is that Trump Mobile also offers the T1. The very first of the line of the Donald Trump mobile phone itself. So you could tell that this was made for fans of Donald Trump because this thing is all golden. It's all golden all around. It's got a golden backing and a golden casing for it. And it has the US flag with 11 stripes instead of 13, with it just saying Trump Mobile at the bottom. So, like, what? Maybe the words Trump Mobile is supposed to be the 13th stripe, but it doesn't really translate that well. But yeah, that just goes to show you the way these guys crack it out. Let's actually see what comes in with the T1, because they're touting so much on this stuff. Like, okay, stay connected anywhere, exceptional 5G coverage. I'll tell you this right now. There's no fucking way he's got his own network. It's got to be being piggybacked from a different wireless company, and I can tell you that right now only because I've seen how these networks usually work. So let's see here. 5G, switch to Trump Mobile. I'm gonna get 5G. Do I have to pay extra? No. Wow, these guys really fucking hide all this shit, don't they? Like, DTTM operations. Let me see here. Trump Mobile does not own or operate, control these services, not responsible for their availability. See what I fucking mean? They hide so much of their shit in their terms of services, in their freaking disclosures.
That's why you have to read them.
Yes.
It's extremely important that you guys read this stuff. And yes,
that's also why they make them so long too. And less people would be willing to read it all.
And yes, Kyle, I see you over here too. Thank you for joining us, man. Welcome to the Black Files. Yeah, nobody freaking reads the terms. Nobody reads the fine print on this stuff, and that's how they fucking get you all the time, without fail. So here's how these guys fucking are promoting the T1 premium performance, proudly American. Now, I've got to tell you, it says proudly American right now, but when the T1 was first announced, they were trying to announce it by advertising it as being 100% American made. They can't say that anymore. Like, they can't say that, like, because, like, by law, if something is actually being constructed or, like, assembled in the US, it has to say, like, there has to be, like, a certain percentage of the manufacturing and the work has to be within the US in order for you to be able to claim that it's made in the USA. But they can't make that claim because the components, sure as shit, ain't made in the USA. That's why they had to change the name, the phrasing on that to say proudly American, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Like, what does it mean that the phone is? What does it mean that the phone is, like, I don't know, that it's that the phone is it's got diabetes before the age of 30 and can't afford health insurance? Is it proudly American because it is the phone the owner of like 19 guns and 0 high school diplomas? What are we doing? How American are we talking over here with our Americanism here? So fucking, I don't know. Did y'all review Backlash? My brother John and his wife Kate were there. Sarah Serenity, no, we did not review Backlash. We haven't been live in a month because we've been busy moving.
Sarah Serenity, we've been taking a break.
Yeah, like this is like, and even this is sort of us just doing a soft return. We're not all the way back yet. That's going to be in another couple weeks. Let me see here.
God, this mobile device looks so fucking ridiculous.
The T1 phone isn't just powerful. It's shaped by American innovation. With American teams helping guide design and quality, we focus on delivering a device built with care and precision. So, here are the freaking specs for this baby. It's got a 6.7-inch AMOLED screen. Let's see, 120 hertz refresh rate. It has 3 cameras on the back. Let's see here. one that's let's see here, one that's a main camera, 50 megapixels, an 8 megapixel wide camera, and a 50 megapixel telephoto lens camera, along with a front-facing 50 megapixel camera. It has a 5,000 milliamp battery with 30-watt quick recharge, fingerprint sensor, and AI face unlock. And it uses the Snapdragon platform for its processing chip, and it runs on Android. So,
You know that looks almost exactly like my phone, right?
you know what? I was thinking something along those lines. I know that this sure shit is not like a premium American.
It looks
phone.
like a Galaxy S24 because I'm looking at my what's it called? The back of my phone, almost exactly like it. It's just a long circle instead of a it's an oval instead of a almost a trapezoid like mine. But
Yeah, it does kind of look the same fucking thing, don't it? Like I've even actually got the like a photo of the Samsung Galaxy S24 just so that I can have a proper comparison for the two. Like, okay, I'm just waiting for it to load. Give it a second. And I'll explain to you guys why I'm doing incognito mode. Actually, I already did because it's like fucking it's shady as hell, and I don't want to give them my cookies or anything like that. All right, so here's the Galaxy S24. That's the phone you have, Zayana. And here is the T1. All right, so I have it pulled up from Phone Scoop. Let's see. So the T1 has a 6.7-inch screen. Galaxy S22, 24 has a 6.2-inch screen. Let's see here. Let's see, 58 and then 50 again. Let me see here. 58 megapixel. Yep. The same fucking. Yeah, no, actually, no. Yours is better. Because your wide-angle camera on your phone is a 12 megapixel instead of 8 megapixel from the Trump phone. The Trump.
so mine's already better, and it's literally a 24.
Yeah. Like this one has a better battery though, 5,000 milliamps as opposed to 4,000 on yours. And like I said, they both run on Android. So I've seen people say that the T1 looks like a reskinned phone they've seen somewhere else.
Yeah, refurbished. That's what I've heard.
Phone. Okay, hang on a minute. That's what I'm looking at for. Let me see here in the chat. Sarah Serendi. Let's see. Because this asshat loves gold, makes his cell all gold just to make him go blind in the sunlight. He almost went blind in the sunlight by staring at a solar eclipse back in his first term, and that shit still didn't finish him off. Go figure. Let's see here. The Trump phone hardware is already an outdated model of an existing phone. That's exactly what I was gonna bring up over here. Let's see, Kyle Canada, he's also saying, I used to work in telecom. The current lineup of market available phones as of 2025 was already better than the T1 when it was announced. Shit, seriously. Like, it's like, this isn't really the best one on the planet or whatever. But then again, with the price that these guys are offering, because what they wanted you to do when they announced Trump Mobile back in 2015 in the summer is that what you were going to do is you were going to put down a deposit for $100, and that would put you first in line to get set up with a Trump phone, and then you pay off the rest of it, which totals the pricing at $500. So, like, you're able to get yourself set with a phone, and you'd think like, okay, I've got a pre-order on the Trump phone. I've got a receipt. I've got this going on. it did not work out very well for them because a lot of folks were starting to suspect. Do you know when this fucking thing was first announced? Let me show you guys. It's literally been a year since it was first announced. And I will bring this to your attention thanks to this phonescoop.com article about the Trump phone. Here we go.
Oh, boys.
All right, and yes, I go to this very plain-ass looking website, PhoneScoop, because these guys focus solely on phones. They focus solely on squaring away the technical news and details about this shit. All right, so here it is, written out by Rich Brom, who's the editor for PhoneScoop. Trump Organization launches Trump Mobile June 16th, 2025. Like I said, it's been nearly a fucking year. The Trump family has launched Trump Mobile, a new MVNO offering 5G service through all three major cellular carriers. So that's T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. So how the fuck is it able to go across all three? It's because it is an MVNO network. I will explain to you what that means. MVNO stands for Mobile Virtual Network Operator, which means that it is a wireless provider that leases cellular coverage from major carriers rather than owning the cell towers themselves. So that's how Trump Mobile is able to be born. They license the use of the actual networks from like Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, and they just get to put their brand on it. So it's theirs insofar as you're paying for access to the cell phone network that way. But it's not like Donald Trump had his kids commission a shitload of like cell phone towers all of a sudden. So so I just want people to be 100% clear on that. There is no fucking way in hell that the Trump family was ever going to be putting up their own separate network. They're just leasing it from someone else. All right, we're on the same. We're on the same page here. Cool. Yes.
Yes. So far, yes.
Alrighty. Wonderful. Let's see here. Let me do this thing. Bap, bap. Okay, so let's see here. The prepaid service has no contracts and no credit check. For $47.45 a month, the service offers, quote, unlimited data. Like I said here, it ain't unlimited, although only the first 20 gigs is high-speed data. It also offers unlimited talk and text and free international calling to more than 100 countries. The international calling page of the Trump Mobile website promises, quote, you get competitive international rates with full transparency. You only... hang on a minute. Sorry about that. You only... Let's see here. Pay for what you use. No hidden fees or confusing charges, yet does not list any rates. It also shows 185 countries that allow unlimited calling, but another 392 countries with capped maximum minutes, presumably per month, ranging from 5 to 125. Many islands, such as Cuba, Haiti, the Bahamas, and countries in Africa, are limited to 30 minutes a month or less. Although the website emphasizes enabling service members and their loved ones, service members and their loved ones to stay connected. Calling to Qatar is capped at 40 minutes. Even though Qatar hosts the U.S.'s largest military base in the Middle East with over 11,000 service members. The service plan also includes roadside assistance, telehealth service, and device protection, all provided by third-party partners. The company also promises 24/7 U.S.-based customer service. The service is currently bring your own device, but the company also announced plans for a gold T1 phone for $499 coming in September. This is the key point we needed to get to. Trump Mobile was announced in June last year, and everything was supposed to roll out beginning September. So 3 months. From the beginning of that to the set of September, that's the only timing that people were given for this Trump mobile shit to work out, to debut. So, listen, I may not have swindled as many people in my lifetime as Donald Trump has, but I do know for a fact you can't roll out something like this in 3 fucking months, buddy.
Nope.
Not by a long shot, unless you've already began production and manufacture of your fucking item. Also,
but way to shoot yourself in the foot. I mean, you get kudos for that.
Also, something else that I noticed here. Check out the photo of the T1 in this Phone Scoop article. Like, you guys see it, right? Actually, let me show Ziana and Jose in the screen here. Let me see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so you guys see the actual phone, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It looks different.
Looks a little odd,
Look at the
doesn't it?
camera.
That's strange. It looks so different. It looks so strange. It doesn't like because we've seen other photos of the T1 here. It's hang on a minute. Here we go. Let me actually show y'all. Like, see, look, the T1, the current photos have all the cameras lined up in the back in a row rather than them being spread out in this weird triangle formation. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Curious. I wondered, did they release the image of this phone? Is this like a prototype of it, or was this ever a real phone to begin with? I do not know. Let me see.
Well, you know what they say: an apple a day keeps those questions away.
I don't have any apples. It looks just like Trump's phone. Ew, gross. Thank you, Sarah Serendi. And she also saying, "Oh my God, Sarah, what the hell?" Let me see here. I'll pull that up again from her in a minute. Let's see here. Also, Ulysses Fart Knocker has been in the chat. I'm sorry about that, Ulysses. How's it going, pal? Welcome to the Black Files. Saying 2026 has been a hell of a decade. Hey, new location. Congrats on the move one. Thank you, Ulysses. Let's see. He also said, let me see here. The T1 more than likely some rebranded Motorola phone like the G Player or some crap, which isn't a very good phone. Trump Mobile has as many leaks as Trump's own diaper. I'm going to get to the leaks in a minute, and thankfully, none of those leaks...
Also, Wancho, you missed it.
What did I miss?
The Apple joke I made, because the phone looks like a freaking iPhone.
No, it doesn't.
With the way the cameras are positioned in this picture?
Oh, in the one picture here, in the triangle way?
Yes!
No, it doesn't. Hold on.
Look up the iPhone models. Jesus.
Hang on. Let me...
Yeah, I can't help you with that because I've never had an iPhone.
Okay, I see what you mean here, Jose. Okay, yeah, because... chill your dick. Pacify thine testiclers. I see what you're talking about. But are they as luxurious looking as these from this first version of the Trump T1 phone?
No, they're not covered in fool's gold.
But that's not luxurious. That means it's not the best.
Shut the fuck up.
No, that's the stupid baby thinking of this fucking octogenarian freak of nature. Let me see here. Sarah Serendi also said, actually it looks like the Moto G Stylus 2022. That's the phone that Sarah Serendi has. Let me see here. So if it looks like that, that is pretty damn similar to the T1. Pretty damn similar. I'm not going to say that it's 100% identical, but it does kind of look that way. Hang on, we're going to get to that. I don't know. Fucking hell. No, see, like, because here you can see that the little flashlight that's in the back of the camera here. You'll see that this one is rounded out on the T1 as opposed to the Moto G Stylus where it's a little oval, a little dash. So very similar, not exact. Let me see here. And the reason why we're bringing up all this shit is because this phone, it's been rumored and innuendoed, and it's being supposedly theorized that the the Trump Mobile T1 is widely reported to be a reskinned or rebranded version of a generic Chinese manufactured smartphone. Tech analysts and community notes have linked the T1's design and hardware to existing models like the T-Mobile Revel 7 Pro 5G produced by the Chinese firm Wingtech and the HTC U24 Pro. Okay, so let me take a look at these and see if there's any weight to these different allegations here. Okay, the HTC U24 Pro. Let's see how that one ends up looking over here. Come on. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, no, like they've got a different form factor to them for sure. Because here we've got the HTC phone, and let's see here, the T-Mobile, the Revel 7 Pro. Yeah, no, that one has like 4 cameras all in a little box, as opposed to the T1. So it's gotta be some kind of reskin. There's no fucking way to get around it, but it's very, very peculiar. Let me see here. All right. So yeah, no, I think this will be our best bet here. So yeah, let's go ahead and head to this website from ynetnews.com. Let's see. Trump's gold-plated T1 smartphone finally ships and sparks immediate backlash. This was written out, let's see here, by Rafael Khan, and it was written out on Monday the 18th. Let me see here. So Trump, after nearly a year of delays, silence, and revised terms, Trump Mobile has begun shipping its T1 phones, but analysts say the gold-covered device is little more than a cheap Chinese smartphone rebranded for MAGA customers. Why am I not surprised? All right, so here we fucking go, guys. Trump Mobile, the cell company led by Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. under a Trump Organization brand licensing agreement, announced in recent days that it has begun shipping its flagship device, the T1 phone. The announcement comes after 10 nerve-wracking months, at least for customers who pre-ordered the device, marked by repeated delays that left roughly 590,000 buyers, each of whom paid a $100 deposit, largely in the dark. The high-profile launch, originally scheduled for August last year, was postponed again and again until the company ultimately removed the target release date from its official website altogether. So just to give you guys an idea of how bad they were screwing the pooch with all this, they were willing to just let it fucking slide and not fucking pay attention to their product because they already received $100 from 590,000 people who fucking pre-ordered on this damn thing. So that's what, $59 million?
Wow.
About around that, yes.
Yeah.
That's a good estimate.
They should report that to their bank for fraud.
Probably. If it weren't for the terms and conditions, that is. Let me show you all this shit. Now, let's see here. The claims and the criticism. Let me take a look here. And also, after mounting backlash, the company also took unusual steps.
But was that because I heard that they went back and changed their terms and service?
Yes, they did. They
Wouldn't that void it out then?
No, it unfortunately does not void it out. Um, because the terms of service themselves um can be changed, and whenever people sign up for it, usually there's a little clause on there saying that the terms of services can be updated at any time without notice. And sadly, that's a standard fucking practice for all of these different corporations over here. Let me actually see here, because let's see. All right, yeah, let's check out this Mashable article, because it's gonna have more details on the actual terms of service. So this is May 13th. Trump Mobile CEO says the phones are shipping. The terms and conditions say it doesn't have to. We've never seen mobile terms and conditions like this before, written by Alex Perry. I really do want to apologize for the indecency shown in this image of Donald Trump's neck vagina. Sorry about that, folks. I apologize. That is lewd and lascivious, and you don't deserve that. It's been almost a year since the Made in America Trump Mobile T1 smartphone for true patriots was announced. It's still not out, but this week we got some conflicting information about whether or not it will ever come out. Today, Trump Mobile CEO Pat O'Brien said the phone would start finally shipping this week. However, the Trump Mobile terms make it perfectly clear that the upstart mobile brand doesn't have to actually have an obligation to ship anything. Over the past day or so, multiple news outlets such as The Hill and content creators such as Moist Critical, who paid the deposit and has been waiting for the phone to arrive, noticed strange language on the terms and conditions page of the Trump Mobile website. Let's see here. The terms explicitly state that, quote, Trump Mobile does not guarantee that the device will be commercially released, that production will commence or continue, or that delivery will occur within any specific time frame. For the past year, the company's been accepting $100 deposits on this phone with the promise that paying that price would, quote, lock in your T1 phone promotional pricing of $499 for early adopters. However, the terms and conditions page directly contradicts this language. Check it. Look at this shit right here, guys. You can probably not see it, but I'm gonna have to fucking take a risk and show. Okay, so the deposit does not lock in pricing, promotions, service plans, taxes, fees, shipping costs, or other commercial terms. Final pricing and offers will be disclosed at time of purchase, and you will have the opportunity to accept or reject the final terms before completing your purchase. Pricing and promotional terms may change any time prior to purchase. Any applicable taxes will be calculated at the time of final sale and may vary based on shipping location and then current tax laws. Any prior advertising, marketing materials, and product renderings, feature descriptions, or estimates or estimated timelines are informational only and do not constitute binding representations, warranties, or guarantees. What the fuck? Basically saying, you're basically saying, like, okay, here, I'm gonna fucking, like, this is the only bit of cash that I carry on me anymore.
Okay.
This is my emergency, like, in case of fucking emergency, here's a couple bucks for, I don't know, a meal or fucking bandage so that you don't die. Hello, sir. I am customer. I wish to buy I wish to lock in my promotion for the new Trump phone. Jose, if you would.
Hello, I'm a representative for of the new Trump Mobile. Please insert cash into monitor.
Here you go, Mr. Representative of Trump Mobile. So, when can I expect to see my new phone?
I'm sorry, I can't talk with my mouth full.
What? Okay, are you done? Does your mouth not full anymore?
Okay, so listen, we'll get back to you later.
Hello? Hello, sir?
I'm sorry, but the number you're trying to reach does not exist anymore. Please try again.
Fucking hell. It's like, this is the fucking
I'm
equivalent
surprised
of
none of you got creeped out by those sounds I made.
Yeah, I was creeped out. I was trying to look, ignore it in abject horror and hoping that I'm going to get a phone out of it. Oh my fucking god. Like, this is the fucking thing. According to the latest terms and conditions... Okay, Jose, you can stop trying to masturbate yourself on the phone here. You can stop trying to make noises. Dork. According to the latest terms and conditions, a $100 deposit only gives you the opportunity to buy a phone if it ever comes out. And if it does, the terms also say it doesn't have to cost $4.99. A pre-order deposit provides only a conditional opportunity if Trump Mobile later elects in its sole discretion to offer the device for sale, the website reads. The deposit does not lock in pricing. Pricing and promotional terms may change any time prior to purchase. There's also one last interesting nugget from the terms and conditions page regarding the specs and other features of the phone. Device specifications, features, software, hardware, components, storage capacities, bundled accessories, colors, and configurations are subject to change prior to final sale. Images, prototypes, beta demonstrations, and marketing renderings are illustrative only and may not reflect final production units, the website reads. So, yeah, no, that's why these fucking guys had this one version of the T1 phone, and now they have this other fucking thing that they're saying is the actual phone. So, motherfuckers, you can't even stick to one fucking design. Don't even fucking try to show me an artist rendering or a CG fucking AI generated piece of shit rendering first just to get me hooked on something that might not even fucking end up existing. What the hell? Make this make sense, man. Let me fucking... Oh my god.
Or can we... It's just gonna keep happening.
It's just gonna keep fucking happening. I know it's...
What's next, Trump TV?
He tried. It's now CBS.
Oh, no. I'm in an actual TV.
Like selling...
Trump computer line?
Oh, that's what you fucking... Oh, no. Hell no. Oh my god. Good God. I don't want him anywhere near my fucking technologies. Dear Jesus. Everything he says is a
Trump car?
Ugh, the Trump mobile. Not to be confused with Trump Mobile. The Trump mobile.
Yeah, because guess what? It'll be orange.
No, he's gonna try to make it gold because he's a tacky fucking bitch like that. Sarah Serendi in the chat is over here saying... You're gonna love this in the customer service voice. I'm sorry, the number you're trying to reach has given you the middle finger, and now a representative is dressing Trump up with your money. Please call us again when we give a fuck about the nation. Unbelievable. Yes, Trump is ripping off Motorola Moto G phones. Juan, I sent you a telegram from my prototype T1, aka the Moto Go Play. It looks pretty damn close. Let me see here. The Motorola Moto Go Play. Let's find out how close that looks. Okay, that's... Oh, the Moto G Play, you mean? Alright, yeah, that's up there. It's not 100%, but it's up there with its the similarity in the design. Fucking... Let's see here. Because Zayana, Jose, you see it here, right?
Yeah, we see it.
It's close.
Yeah. Close, yeah.
Not quite the who's it's? Yeah, not quite the Yeah, no, see here's the fucking actual website with the deposit stuff here. No binding sale contract. no price lock or promotional guarantee, no guarantee of release, delivery, or timing, no guarantee of network compatibility or performance, product changes permitted, deposit amount and application, deposit cancellation refund. It's like, see what I fucking mean? Like, it says it right fucking here. We're not guaranteeing you this shit is even going to work with our network. We're not going to guarantee you that the product is ever going to be made. We're not going to guarantee you that we're going to sell this product at a specific price. We're not going to guarantee that you even get to fucking buy this. You're just handing us $100 and hopefully maybe someday over the rainbow you'll get to pay us for the rest of it. It's right there in their fucking thing in black and white, and people are still going to fucking gobble it up. Unbelievable, man.
Unfortunately.
And yeah, no, here's the T1, here's the Motorola. Yeah, no, it still has the placement of the flash is still off, but yeah, it's pretty damn close. Dear God. I'm just fucking embarrassed for folks here. This shouldn't be surprising as the T was already changed quite a bit since it was first announced. Trump Mobile famous drop that was, quote, made in America branding, for example. This is probably a bit discouraging to read if you're really looking forward to the T1, but it's worth noting that there are some real signs that it exists. The website has recently been updated with new specs, which again could change at any time, and it appeared in an FCC filing. This shit is important because there's no effing way that you can release a telecommunication device of any kind if you don't file it with the blasted with the FCC. Which is why when I went on Phone Scoop and I typed in looking for the Trump phone here, like you see Trump Mobile T1. There's no photos of it yet officially, but what they have is, hang on a minute. No, that just took me back to the main website. In my search results for it, come on, don't be shy. See, normally on Phone Scoop they would have this whole set of like photos of the actual fucking device, but here they just have a little placeholder and saying, you know, it's got FCC approval italicized, as in the approval is pending. They're trying to release the phone, and they're trying to hurry up and get it out before people start grabbing their pitchforks and torches, and they still don't have actual approval on the final specs of the device. Guys, what the fuck? There's a fucking certain order to how you do shit. You can launch this, you can announce that you're creating the service, but you can't then give yourself a deadline that you're never going to fucking reach. You got to announce, like, okay, we're going to keep you apprised in the coming months of our development of the T1 phone. This is a mock-up. You have to fucking tell people, this is a mock-up, this isn't the final design of what the T1's going to look like, but this is the idea that we have for it. It's going to be gold and gaudy. It's going to have Trump's big-ass phallus on the back, because we all know that when you're actually putting it this here head, you're really sticking Donald Trump's dick in your ear because you like having him ear fuck you. But that's not the point. The point I'm making here is that when you have like a mock-up model or whatever, you have to fucking announce that it's not the final design of the product, that it's not the final specifications. Here, we've actually got the fucking listing within FCC, and this was actually put up back in March. So it was going to be announced at some point here, but they still didn't have any final specifications put out. So if you don't believe me, you are free to read the Mashable article yourself. I just put the link for it right in the chat. Let me see here. And so this, the fact that this is actually happening now it just shows that these guys are trying to bum rush it out. They're not giving this the actual thought that this sort of stuff requires. So just to show you exactly how like low rent and PP cheapskate fucking Trump Mobile is in actuality, when they set you up with different phones that you can buy, because you're not just stuck with buying the T1 phone. You can purchase other devices. For instance, you can also purchase a refurbished Samsung Galaxy S24 for $459. I don't know about you, but I don't think any refurbished phone, not even the Samsung S24, ought to be that high. So what's the market?
Yeah.
Hell
Samsung
no.
S23, $369. Apple iPhone 15 renewed, $629. iPhone 14 renewed, $489. So you have two choices of iPhones, two choices of Samsungs, and the T1. And the choices of Samsungs and iPhones are refurbished, which there's nothing to knock on. That's how I've been getting by with my Galaxy Note 10. It's a refurbished one. It's the only way I was able to fucking afford one. At the same time, this is supposed to be like the brand of luxury meets affordability. This isn't really that affordable for a refurbished phone. Like, I'm pretty sure if I went and looked up pricing for this Samsung S24, I'd be able to find a better deal than $459. I'll tell you that right now. Let me take a look over here and figure out what's up. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Effie. Love you, baby. Okay. Samsung Galaxy S24 refurbished. They're selling you this at $459, right?
Oh, God.
Guess how much I'm finding it for on Amazon.
How much?
What?
Just to give you an idea, a Samsung Galaxy S24 with 128 gigabytes of space in it, $309.99. Another vendor is selling an S24 that's also unlocked, and they're charging $372. Another one's selling one at $347 and $340 and $323 and $380. None of them are $459 fucking dollars. Not a single fucking one. Look, I'll even show everybody. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, and I have to extra show my fucking work, and I have to extra show my fucking proof. Samsung Galaxy S24 refurbished. See what I mean? I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. See, $372.86. That's a sponsored one over there. Let me see here. I just clicked away. So $309, $323. Like, this one is a Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, which means that's the larger size, the larger dimensions. Even that one with 256 gigs of space, $424 with 24 cents. Motherfuckers. Yeah, no, like the what's her face? Sarah Serendi is asking. She's asking, are there refurbished phones from Straight Talk on Amazon? That's the thing. All of these are unlocked, meaning that you can link them to any carrier. So it could be Straight Talk, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Metro, fucking Sprint even. Sprint doesn't exist as its own service anymore. It's a subsidiary of T-Mobile. So, haha. Even then, you can link it up to Sprint, and it would actually fucking work. The point is, why the fuck am I buying this from Trump Mobile with an upcharge that doesn't make any fucking sense? If this is supposed to be like, oh, the brand of luxury meeting affordability. Nah, motherfucker. What's the extra pricing for? I can get...
I bet you I could give you a good theory. I could give you an answer. This is just my answer, but my theory is this. And I hate it. I fucking hate it, because I actually learned this from a documentary movie from last year. The name Trump. When you think of the name Trump, what are the words that immediately come to your head when you think of the name Trump?
Criminal.
Liar.
Oh, yes, criminal, liar. That's good. But also, but for the folks who are buying into this, they think it's
You mean drinking the Kool-Aid?
God.
drinking the Kool-Aid.
God.
They think it's not God, but like, oh my God.
No,
it's
they
rich.
think he's God.
Like, it's
Or at least
rich.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's rich. It's gaudy. It's amazing. Wow, what a great phone. Oh God, like it's so to them it feels rich. To them it feels American if they buy something that has the name Trump on it. And when I said that I borrowed this from a documentary, like, this is something that I have learned from
watching The Founder.
Oh, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, Jose. I watched that movie too. Jose's referring to the movie The Founder, which starred Michael Keaton, talking about the dude who ended up buying out the McDonald's restaurant chain and making it into the McDonald's corporation that took over the world and shit. That's what Jose's referring to. When it comes to the whole thing of brand association, the name. So people are going to be paying anywhere from anywhere between $25 to $150 to $150 extra for the same fucking Samsung phone that they can get on Amazon, and they're going to fucking pay more just because they bought it from Trump Mobile.
Yes.
Shoot me in the dick with a fucking crossbow. Oh my God. What the fuck, people? I'm sorry, but this kind of fucking the fucking language on the terms and conditions, the fucking thing with this entire operation trying to run away with people's money and not produce anything. Fucking hell, like you're probably like they put the fail sons in charge of Trump Mobile. The fail son number 1, who's a cokehead, and fail son number 2, who we're pretty sure ate glue when he was in kindergarten, and that motherfucker was in like a private school, and he somehow found enough Elmer's glue that he could fucking eat like nobody's business. And they're in charge of a cell phone company? Give me a fucking break. Oh my God. Let me fucking see what else we've got here. Let's see. Kyle's in the chat. Well, Trump's YouTube, aka Truth Plus. Ew, God damn it. And yeah, again, he loves the poorly educated. Yeah, that tracks along with what Jose was mentioning earlier about how folks are still gonna fucking pay the premium for the branding. Let me see. Are the refurbished phones? Sarah Serendi mainly asking because my husband needs a new phone pronto. Let's see here. Yeah, like I said, if you're Sarah Serendi, if you're shopping for a phone, if it says that it's unlocked, that means that it works on all carriers. So it'll work on Straight Talk, Boost Mobile, T-Mobile, fucking AT&T, Verizon, Metro PCS, whatever. It'll work on all of them. So if you're looking for a good phone, look for it being unlocked, and you'll be good. Let's see here. The saddest thing is, here's my other theory on what's going to happen soon, because people are demanding the Epstein files to be released. But here's my theory on what's going to happen. He wants people to die with him because he doesn't want to be humiliated or prosecuted. I mean, he is that crazed at this point. He's not above embarrassing people off the face of the earth. So who knows what else he's not too ashamed to do. So you're probably right. I don't know. You're probably right about that, Sarah. Let's see here. What else? Because Trump is a greedy bastard who's broke and wants to rob the country until he has enough to disappear because he's the next Hitler. That's just it. There's nowhere for him to disappear to. Like, there's nowhere. By making himself as visible and as well documented as he is, he's made himself too popular to not be noticed. If that makes any kind of sense. Like it does make sense.
You'd have to go. Yeah, no, he'd have to go 1,000 miles to meet someone who didn't know his name, and even that wouldn't work.
Sadly, yeah, no, that wouldn't be enough. So this shit of folks going about it, the article specifically mentioned Moist Critical. That would be Charlie, who is another Tampa resident here, and he, even though we have not met in person, he is, as far as we're concerned, friends to the Ravens flock. We do have nothing but respect for the mighty manlet of gaming. So I only say manlet because he's a short dude. He's like Zayana and Dragonfang's height. Pretty, yeah. So basically, he's been doing this whole little mini series on him calling into the Trump mobile phone, like the Trump mobile customer service line, on different occasions in order to fucking track the order that he put down. So I'm actually looking up his channel because I want to see whether or not if he set them in a playlist or anything like that I can look at, like his journey of the Trump mobiles shit. I'm double checking, but I doubt that he's done that. Let me see here. Podcast. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna have to search within here. Let me see. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm showing you fine folks at home so you can see everything that Moist Critical has done in his journey to try and secure a Trump phone, to secure a T1 phone. Let me see here. Ba-boom! There he is. There is Moist Critical. He is a cool guy. You should go subscribe to him, for we say he is cool. If you don't, you are not cool. Okay, so huge Trump phone disaster. That was yesterday. We're going to get to that in a second. But this is how long he's been documenting the Trump phone thing. So, okay, not that. Where is the Trump phone? That was 2 months ago. Okay. They think you're stupid. She's disgusting. Brainwash situation is crazy. They call the suspect a shooter. Don't be true. This is that. Okay. So, what the heck? He's turning it off. I guess it was a scam all along. Okay, he's talking about Starforge at this point. So apparently he put in the order for it, and he started checking on it 2 months ago, and checking in periodically. Then checking on my Trump phone. My Trump phone didn't come 12 days ago, and last week he put up a thing saying, like, my Trump phone's actually coming this time. He's called and has, like, the whole process of going through the fucking automated menu line memorized by this point because of how he fucking runs through it all. An unlocked Ulysses Fartnark is saying an unlocked phone may not be fully compatible. The dickbags at AT&T and Verizon use a whitelist of approved unlocked phones. It mainly applies to any device not released in the US, but it still sucks. Yeah, no, I see what you mean there, Ulysses. I was saying that for, like, when it comes to unlocked phones, if because Sarah Serendi is looking for one specifically for her husband, and I want to make sure that that I can help them find something that would work out for them on a budget. Let's see here. Trump phone situation is crazy. Checking on my Trump phone. My Trump phone. Actually, most of this. Yeah, no, like this entire bit with the Trump phone service has been a journey that Moist Critical has been on. And 4 months ago he was saying, like, oh, I guess it was a scam all along. Wait, what the hell do you mean? Try again later. I don't want to try again later. Let me see here. I'll check in the comment section here for him. Come on. Don't be shy. I said don't be fucking shy. Let me close the Trump mobile website. I'm worried that that I'm being dragged down with his stupidity on there. I thought it was going to be about that phone not going okay, so that thing about the scam isn't about the Trump phone. Okay, never mind. So, like, people have been following this and, like, trying to see, like, follow along with the crazy excuses that they give Charlie on the phone, that the customer service people give him. They're like, oh, well, we first had a delay because of the tariffs that Donald Trump put up. Like, oh, it was the tariffs having them delayed, but they'll be shipping out soon. You just check in a few weeks and we'll be able to check with you then. And then they check with them in a few weeks, like, oh, there was a customs situation. There's some components that didn't make it. And yeah, we couldn't bring it out yet, but it's coming. Just sit tight. And finally they go to, like, okay, we're not sure if it's going to be out. We're not sure, but you just hang in there. It's like, it's almost like the fucking, the customer service people kind of gave up on trying to make any sort of excuse. They gave up on trying to make any kind of attempt at letting people know that there's that the phone's delayed for whatever fucking reason. Let me see here. Kyle says he did make a recent announcement, hopefully joking about something about running for prime minister of another country. Yeah, Kyle, he's talking about running as prime minister of Israel. I'd say I'd rather he just go away. Like, forever. He doesn't need to do anything more. He's been president. He can leave the world.
No, I know something he can do.
What can he do?
What can he do?
Oh, no, saying that's really bad. Just saying, maybe he should take a little cruise.
You know what? You're right. He should go on a cruise. I mean, he's worked so hard. I'm sure that he would love to go on a nice little cruise liner all on his own. Anybody know of any rats I can get a hold of?
Oh my god.
Yes, we're talking about hantavirus. No, I'm not sorry. Thank you, Zayana. No, but no, for real. I saw where you were getting that there. Let me see. I want to see Penguin collab with the Ravens flock. I wish. I'm pretty sure Charlie doesn't know we fucking exist. I'm 99% certain of that. I feel like the children of his followers are going to be in danger if he goes down this route of no return. I can't say much about anyone's children. I just hope that people can see exactly what's going on, because this entire fucking story of this Trump mobile reads off almost like all the other fucking business problems that Donald Trump had over the years. He had fucking Trump University, that wasn't a real school. He had Trump Airlines that didn't have any airplanes that worked. He had fucking Trump Realty, like for home buying, for purchasing homes, and no one could buy anything from it. He had Trump Steaks, for fuck's sake. He couldn't sell meat. It couldn't be. How fucking bad do you have to be if your whole deal is being a good salesman? If you can't sell meat, if you can't sell food, and it's like, okay, we're buying it, we're ordering it from Sharper Image, and the fucking and like the packaging comes to you in the mail, and it's like a refrigerated box full of like meat that you can have out and you can cook or whatever, and nobody fucking wanted any. I was looking at those when those commercials when they came out, and even then my brain was like, I don't know. Those steaks look nice. I could go for a nice steak. But that's like me seeing those infomercials at like after Saturday Night Live is like 1 a.m. or whatever. Jesus. Let me see here. The next No Kings protest, someone needs to let me know so I can go dress up and sing for everyone. I want to sing New Evanescence song to bring people together and give them a voice again, says Sarah Serenity. I'll let you know because I'm keeping track of the No Kings protest. Shit. Like, so, like, if, like, people had taken so many fucking problems with Trump's businesses, it's his whole brand is he is a rich guy who's shit at being a businessman of any kind. You know, he fucking bankrupts casinos. He fucking gets, like, he buys up hotels and they fucking fall apart. He fucking, like, basically put his entire brand is just self-perpetuating of how awesome and cool it is because it used to mean something back in the 80s. And that's actually something that that I'm thinking is why folks were lose their minds and were about to start causing a ruckus about the T1, because Trump got himself set up with possibly the most ridiculous law that you could ever ask for that will only affect a single fucking person. Let me see here. Let me actually fucking show you guys. This was dropped earlier today. And I'm gonna send this with an article from NPR. Written out today. Heard on the Fresh Air podcast, produced by Terry Gross. The headline on it reads, "The Justice Department gives Trump an unprecedented settlement." And yes, that was my kid walking past. The DOJ gave Trump and his family immunity from tax audits and set up a $1.8 billion fund for victims of government weaponization. Former government lawyer Andrew Weissman explains the settlement. See, this is fresh. Why can't you sue a president or a presidential candidate who knowingly lies to the public? After all, corporate executives who knowingly can be sued for lying to shareholders. This question about our inability to legally hold politicians accountable for their speech, the threats that pose to our democracy, and what we can learn from how other countries deal with these lies are the subject of my guest Andrew Weissman's new book, Liar's Kingdom: How to Stop Trump's Deceit and Save America. During Trump's first term, the Washington Post tabulated over 30,000 false or misleading Trump public statements. Andrew Weissman was a lead prosecutor in the Mueller investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election and whether the Russians colluded with candidate Donald Trump and his campaign. Weissman also served as chief of the fraud section in the Justice Department and general counsel of the FBI when Robert Mueller was the FBI director. Weissman was a leader of the Enron task force, which successfully prosecuted Enron for knowingly lying to shareholders by inflating Enron's profits. And for any of you guys who know anything about the Enron scam, that was basically a glorified Ponzi scheme, and it just ended up collapsing on itself. Let me see here. Let me see if I can skip any of this stuff here. Andrew Weissman, welcome to Fresh Air. So let's talk about the IRS case. So Trump has sued the IRS for $10 billion. This was because his filings were leaked to the New York Times and ProPublica, not by the IRS directly. They were leaked by an employee of a contractor that the IRS had hired, and Trump claimed the IRS hadn't taken enough precautions to prevent the leak. So the judge was concerned that since the IRS was being represented by the Justice Department and Trump himself oversees the IRS because it's part of the executive branch, the judge wasn't sure that there were two sides to this case. Would you explain why? Andrew Weissman responds, sure, well, Donald Trump himself has said that, isn't this odd because I'm suing myself? And that actually got it right. And under the law, in order for there to be a legal case, there has to be what's called a case or controversy, meaning that the plaintiff and defendants want different things. And here it was entirely collusive. And that's why when people are referring to this as a, quote, settlement, unquote, it really isn't. This is just one party making an agreement with the same party. So they could obviously write whatever they wanted. And here they wrote they would get $1.776 billion for a claim that seems, let's just say, highly, highly dubious, and is fought by the IRS in all sorts of cases other than the ones that involve Donald Trump. So literally, they're asking for 1776 as a fucking settlement. Wow, whoop-de-fucking-do.
Wow, how American.
Everything's so fucking obvious and on the fucking nose. It's so gross. Let's see here. So do you think this is unprecedented? A president suing the IRS and his opponent being like the acting attorney general in this case, who was, I mean, he's a Trump appointee, right? He's a Trump appointee, and he was his defense lawyer, and something that people, right, don't realize, his personal defense lawyer. Yes, and one thing, I'm a lawyer, I've been a defense lawyer. One of the things that when you represent somebody, even when that representation's over, you have a continuing duty of loyalty. So now you have somebody with a continuing duty of loyalty who's entering into an agreement that's extremely hard to see the public interest here. In other words, where the public is being represented, and that actually is what the federal judge who had the tax case said when she was very concerned about this. She said, "Who is actually representing the public fist here?" And my view of this is what separates what is now in black and white from just theft, where somebody is just talking about almost $1.8 billion for their own personal use. Yeah, when she says who's like representing the public, we the public through our taxes are paying for this agreement. Absolutely. So one of the things, Terry, I'm keeping an eye out for this, and I've talked to various tax consultants and sort of their assessment, is this normally would be a $1.8 billion recording of income to Donald Trump and his children because they're the ones who are getting this benefit, that they choose to use it for a so-called slush fund that's sort of irrelevant under the tax laws as I understand them. So he's going to be recording $1.8 billion in income. Let's leave aside that this is, as you said, really coming from the taxpayers in what I think is a very collusive agreement with no adversity between the defendant and plaintiff. But isn't it really going to him? It's going to this fund, right? It isn't really going. But that's secondary. In other words, this is Donald Trump saying, "I'm settling my claim against the tax authorities," and that the fact that he chooses to spend it by saying, "Okay, I'm directing that the money be used for X, Y, and Z," that doesn't make it non-income to Donald Trump. He's still getting this as a result of, he says, his claims against the IRS. That's the whole reason that the Department of Justice is styling this as a settlement agreement, but that has tax consequences, and I'm going to really be interested to see how they get out of that mousetrap that they created for themselves, which is, as I understand from tax authorities, this should be recorded as income for Donald Trump. Let's see here. Amicus or Friends Court, let me see here. Because I'm actually trying to find the spot of not being able to sue the family here. Let me see. Grammy Holden. All right. Qualify for the victim. Okay. So, oh my fucking God. Where is it? Okay. Is that compensation? No one does. Okay. Okay, let's move back to my interview. So the question of gender insurrectionist. Let's see. Good mercy. In general, you might simply set the rules. Van Holland. Improve those in this case. Question big difference. No. Todd Blanche. No. Settlement papers. No. Thursday head of justice. All right, I already know that part. Let's see. God Almighty, where the hell is the bit that I was trying to look for here? He's basically saying that as it's in here in this freaking transcript. Give me a second. Shit, I hate when this happens. Sorry, guys. I promise this doesn't normally happen. But
no, you're fine. You're fine, man.
That just goes to show you we do everything on the fly here at the Ravens Flock when it comes to this research, and we try to do it as transparent as possible. Let me see here. Soundbite music. Let's get back to my interview. So engaging. As you pointed out, Bolsonaro's charge. So similar agents. He's made our president made similar claims with respect to Bibi Netanyahu. God Almighty, where the hell is it? Okay, let's see here. Charles Gunn. All right. Okay. Let's see, 99 is to the Atlantic. Where is it? So like this, like it's in this little tax settlement thing that this NPR article brings up is where he has hidden this immunity thingy that Donald Trump is setting up for himself. Give me a second over here. Trying to see if there is anywhere else that I can get to. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. I've got one. While I get that up. He wants to give money to the people who were part of January 6th, but mainly wants to keep a cup and cut in his own pocket. Yeah, that's actually exactly it, Sarah Serendi. This whole $1.8 billion, the 1776, whatever, basically what he's trying to say is like, oh, I'm going, because this money that the IRS owes me because they were unfairly auditing my taxes every single year, he's been trying to find a way to fucking get out of that for forever. And not only did he say like, "Oh, I'm going to use the funds from this settlement that the IRS is agreeing to never to drop all the audits on me and my family and the organization, but I'm going to use this to compensate people who were aggrieved by government harassment, and basically, like Sarah Serendi mentions, the January 6th insurrectionists, the people who stormed the Capitol and tried to violently overthrow the government. Fucking nasty. I went ahead and I put in a PBS NewsHour article instead that's actually got the details I was looking for. The headline on it reads, DOJ's tax settlement with Trump sets dangerous precedent, former IRS commissioner says. It was written out by Jeff Bennett and Jonah Anderson. And let me show you guys what's going to be said over here. It created a nearly $1.8 billion fund drawn from taxpayer money designed to compensate allies of the president who claimed they were mistreated by the Biden Justice Department. Then the administration permanently banned the IRS from ever examining President Trump's prior tax returns or those of his sons, his company, or any affiliated trust. That move was quietly announced today, tucked into a DOJ press release. And there is a third development. New federal ethics disclosures reveal more than 3,700 stock trades made under President Trump's name in companies like Meta, Amazon, and Disney, among others, worth up to around $750 million in just the first 3 months of this year. That's on top of crypto ventures tied to the Trump family that have reportedly made more than $1 billion in profits so far. So he fucking snuck this shit in today, as well as in the same breath within this week, he had his Trump mobile fucking operation quickly shit out a phone oh no, here you're fucking there. There's your content. Yep. Fucking throws Fisher Price play phone at you. So fucking, and now he can't be audited by the IRS ever for fucking ever.
I honestly think that that's not really going to hold up because how many times has things been said? Oh, this can never be overruled. Roe versus Wade, boom, overruled.
Yeah. It's
like I say, fuck that.
See, here's the thing.
People don't say, "Oh, I never want to be audited ever again," unless they have something to hide.
No, you're right. They don't, and this motherfucker's had plenty to hide his whole life. But the question on it remains we're working under the assumption, Zayana, that we're operating with. Because this is a settlement that was reached between the Justice Department that Donald Trump runs and Donald Trump himself. Interest. Yeah, exactly. So
because James Carter had to sell his peanut farm because it was conflict of interest. So
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And yet Donald Trump didn't sell any of his shit. He still owns it all. He still has his fucking money. And no, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that he would do this shit.
Because in that case, then why should any of this be audited if other people who actually owe a shit ton of money now no longer have to pay? It's like, okay, then what's the point?
Yeah, no, that's my thinking over here. Is like, okay, so if Trump doesn't ever have to have his taxes audited ever again, then why should I pay mine? I'm not going to pay mine. I'm just going to take every tax return. I'm just going to not pay any taxes that I owe and say fuck you. The trouble is that regular Joe Schmoes like us, we can't get away with that because we're still regular people who follow the law.
Because if you have money, then you can pretty much do anything.
And that's just it. It's not even a matter of money. It's a matter of that he owns the IRS. He owns the Department of Justice. He can tell them to do whatever the fuck he wants, which is what he's doing right now. And what he wants them to do is fucking terrible. And so,
evil.
Like, it's just fucking evil. And now he's got himself set so that he's never ever has to be audited for his taxes ever again. So he could just put in whatever fucking numbers he wants and they'll fucking just take it as it is. Even though he's been
and that
gigantic
that slush fund thing. Who's to say that he won't have people apply, and say, oh yeah, I was, I'm a victim, but it actually just goes right back into his pocket because it's one of his. It's
one of his people.
What are the companies called?
Oh, like the trust funds. What are
shell
his subsidiaries?
Yeah.
It's totally possible. It's totally possible. He could actually make people do that, and with this little fucking clause or caveat that the IRS can no longer audit this guy, like they won't be able to fucking prove any of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want my taxpayer money to go to this crap.
Neither do I. No one should. Everyone gets the same boot in the ass when it comes to paying Uncle Sam. Like,
well, I mean, we kind of pay too much taxes. I mean, we get taxed on our money, and then we get taxed when we buy something with our money. It's like, how many times are we gonna get taxed? Right?
Good point. Yeah. Like at the same time, like when it comes to the balances between federal income tax and like sales tax and all this other
and state tax if you live in a state with state tax.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's stuff that's like
it adds up.
Yeah, it does pile up. So you got to actually, and that just drives a cycle of like, okay, well, we need to be able to afford things, but it's still too expensive. So it's also going to be harder to produce. So the cost of everything goes higher, and so you got to be able to afford things, and just you get stuck in a fucking cycle in there. Fucking, let me see here. If you folks want to read the actual PBS article, the actual IRS commissioner, the former IRS commissioner that talks about it, his name's John Koskinen, and he basically spells it out like, yeah, no, normally what you do in the Justice Department in prior cases had maintained was the suit should be against if you have a claim for damages against Booz Allen and the contractor who stole the information. So the Justice Department, up until this settlement, is taking the position that the IRS was not an appropriate defendant. So it doesn't even, it's this entire problem shouldn't even be involving the fucking IRS. It should be involving the independent person who leaked Trump's income taxes himself and whatever subcontractor they were working for. It doesn't have anything to do with the actual IRS working. It's like, Jose, or Zayana, like, let's say you want to set up a restaurant and you want to own the restaurant, but you don't have a whole lot to build everything out. So what you do is that you license a franchise. Let's say you license yourself Taco Bell or something, or Wendy's, right? You yourself would be a franchisee. You would be a subsidiary. You'd be someone who's licensing out the Taco Bell or Wendy's in this particular case. So if somebody then fucking buys a Baconator and chokes on it and dies or something like that, and they want to sue, Wendy's can then say, that restaurant is just a franchisee. They're not directly related to our corporation. So it's only the franchisee that's liable for this person choking on their fucking Baconator because they don't know how to chew. Like, so, like, the Wendy's corporation would be insulated. It'd be fucking separated from the lawsuit. In this particular instance,
they'll protect themselves while throwing the franchisee under the bus.
Right.
Yep.
You're right. And in this particular instance, with the IRS, it wasn't an employee of the federal government who works at the Internal Revenue Service. It was this other person that actually leaked out the information. It was actually this other company called Booz Allen. It's a cybersecurity company that works with the IRS. And it's the employee who worked at Booz Allen. And so they're the ones who are responsible because they have the access to the IRS database. They're the ones who do the cybersecurity. And someone who worked there was the one who leaked out this information and is responsible for it. All right? So that's where the line should have stopped with Donald Trump trying to sue for having his personal tax information released. He only escalated it over to the IRS because since he owned the Justice Department now, the Justice Department switched their fucking stance on it, saying, like, where they originally said, the IRS has nothing to do with this. This is not between the federal government and private citizen Mr. Trump. This is between a private company and Mr. Trump. And so he's got to settle with them. But now the Justice Department head, who was his former attorney, is basically saying, like, oh, no, yeah, the IRS is totally part of it. Yeah, no, we're sorry, Mr. President. This is totally a part of it. Here's almost $2 billion straight out of the taxpayers' pockets so that you can feel better. So that you can have your cookie nookie fucking powdered like a little bitch. Because, wow, you got your shit leaked. Oh, and sir, and just to make sure this never happens again, we will never, ever, 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 ever audit you.
Never, ever,
sir. That's a good sir. Do you need some fragrance cornstarch to powder your diaper, baby? Do you need some fucking baby powder? Do you need some fucking Gold Bond up in your ass crack there, fucking baby? Motherfucker. No, seriously. It's like he used his position of power to take advantage of a situation that he got taken advantage on. Sorry, that sentence is redundant. And extended it beyond its original scope in order to fucking get himself find a way to get himself some easy money. And that money comes from all of us. And, like, if this is the shit that he's putting up with now, he's got Tweedledum and Tweedledumbass fucking running his Trump mobile. Imagine if nobody had fucking piped up loud enough. These guys would have fucking run away with that cash. They would have run for the fucking hills. It's $59 million in cold cashy money that they could have just shuttered up, closed the fucking website, closed it off, and run away. And they would have thrown that Pat O'Brien person under the fucking bus. The guy who is the CEO of Trump Mobile. They would have like, he's responsible. No, we're just the franchisees. We just licensed the Trump brand to this corporation run by this guy. He's the bad guy. We have nothing to do with it. As they run off with the fucking suitcase full of cash. You better believe that's how that shit was gonna fly if it wasn't for people paying attention. Let me see. Take a look over here. No. Sarah Serendi, Melania doesn't go anywhere near his ass anymore.
Hell no.
She's saying, I guarantee him Melania probably gets paid to put the diaper on him. I found out from Mia that Trump is constantly making laws to work against the LGBTQ community and trans rights.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Because of course he is.
No,
because of course he is.
Sadly, that's not new news. That's something that he always done. Because he's this bigoted sack of crap. I feel so bad for Norman Reedus, because his birthday is January 6th because of Trump's cult. It's always going to be remembered that way instead.
Oh,
that is fucked up, man. Poor Norman Reedus and his funky fetus. Poor fetus. But that's no reason to have a defeatist attitude, though. No, I digress. I guarantee you, once people start getting a hold of the actual Trump T1 phone, there are already tech heads who are looking to try to take it apart and try and reverse engineer it, because that's what a lot of tech companies and technology YouTubers and experts like to do in order to break stuff down. I can guarantee you there's already going to be somebody who's gonna get their hands on a Trump Mobile T1 phone, and they're going to break it apart, break down the components, see how everything works inside it, and
holy shit, the government is listening in on what I'm saying through this phone.
Joseph, they've been listening in on everything we say.
I know.
It's called Project Pegasus. Look it up. But in all seriousness, like, you're going to break it down, they're going to see, yeah, no, these fucking components, they're fucking cheap as shit. Paying $500 for them would still be too much. You're not buying a quality device or a quality phone service. You're paying an already wealthy dude for the privilege of having his name up against your fucking ear. You know how they used to, how people used to be worried that fucking that cell phones would cause brain cancer because of the microwave or whatever. I bet you nothing that at some point or another, one of these T1 phones is going to have a similar actual, like, radiation concern or whatever the fuck happening in there. But it'll probably end up more like the Galaxy Note 7. Do you guys remember what happened with that phone?
Yep.
And for those,
it was. I remember that phone, Juan. It was the bomb.
Oh my god.
That phone was the bomb diggity.
For those of you who don't know, the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 had to be recalled and discontinued because the batteries that was built in was just a few micrometers bigger than the little housing space in it. And that caused the battery to fucking overheat, expand, and pop.
Boom.
Boom.
Big bada boom.
Big bada boom. So much so that at the cell phone company that I used to work for the cell phone service company, when people having bought their Galaxy Note 7s, the moment we heard that there was going to be a recall on them, they had us assign people with specific return envelopes to go back to Samsung, and these return envelopes are specialized flame retardant and fireproof.
I was about to ask, are they flame retardant? Because
yeah, no, they were actually flame retardant like return packages to send the Galaxy Note 7 in, and folks were also being compensated for for the convenience. They were given credit to get set up with a different phone, blah, blah. So, like, Samsung did everything in their power to work with the different cell phone companies to try to make things right. If something like that happens with the T1 phone, with the Trump Mobile T1,
they can do shit.
I'll tell you right now, I'll be terrified. I'll be angered. I'll be concerned for the health and well-being of the poor souls who spent money on this garbage phone. But what I won't be is surprised. This guy's cheap as fuck.
Do you think that they would have to be banned from like rallies and everything because it's considered a weapon because it can explode?
Probably. Probably. Like we're already seeing and even the actual listing for the sale of the phones, like the initial listing says it was like 529,000 people. The actual order on this is worse because not only did Donald Trump just sign himself the sweetest deal of the century in order to never be investigated by the IRS ever again. Not only were people about to panic and say that this fucking phone was a scam, but the service isn't even out yet, and already Trump Mobile has had a data breach.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't think that I heard you correctly. Did you just say they had a breach?
A data breach, yes. I will show you.
Okay, raise your hands. Who knew that this was going to happen?
You're gonna fucking love this. This comes to us from Daily Beast. It came out also today, written by Annabella Roskillion. I'm sorry, I butchered that last name. Trump Mobile hit with fresh humiliation. Check it out here. The perpetually delayed Trump mobile phone has hit another setback. For God's sake, a Trumpy phone was set out to ship about 9 months. Has been accused of leaving customers' data. Oh, come on! I gotta fucking do a subscription for it. Come on, man. Let me see.
Ooh.
I hate those articles. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking doing this. I don't care. Yeah. Fucking thingy.
The point is, there was a data breach.
Yes, there was. Let's see here. There we go. TechCrunch. They don't fucking charge me anything. That's even better. TechCrunch won't hurt me. TechCrunch likes me just the way I am. Let me see here. Okay. All right. So, that's better. Okay, yeah. So, TechCrunch saying customers say Trump Mobile is leaking their personal info. Written out today by Lorenzo Francesi Bicciari. That I did pronounce that right. Bicciari, Bicchieri. Bicciari. Bicciari, something like that.
Bicciari. I think it's Bicciari.
There we go. All right, President Trump's namesake cell phone provider and smartphone maker, Trump Mobile, is leaking customer data, including mailing addresses and email addresses, according to reports. On Tuesday, YouTubers CoffeeZilla and Penguin Zero, a.k.a. Moist Critical, who both said they ordered Trump Mobile's golden-colored T1 phone, said they had been alerted by a researcher who found the exposed data online. Quote, I know that because sadly I'm one of those customers whose mailing address, email address, everything short of credit card number is being leaked, said CoffeeZilla, who has risen to fame investigating crypto scams. Do not order on TrumpMobile.com unless you're ready for your information to be leaked. It's basically that bad. The two YouTubers said they ordered the T1 smartphone out of curiosity, not because they support the president and his business endeavors. Now, like other Trump Mobile customers, their info has been leaked. They both said they were alerted of the leak by a source who shared their personal information to prove they really had access to it. The researcher told them they were not able to get a hold of anyone at Trump Mobile, so the issue isn't fixed yet. Quote, all of us have been met with radio silence, Moist Critical said. Both YouTubers did not explain how hackers could access the data because they said it was very easy to do that and that data is still available online. Trump Mobile did not respond to TechCrunch's request for comment. According to the unique IDs in the leak, it appears that only 30,000 people ordered the phone. See, that is much lower than expected last year. According to an estimate, there had been 590 pre-orders with a cost of $100. So, in actuality, we thought that they made $59 million. They only made $3 million.
Oh my God.
So, motherfuckers.
So much money.
No. You have to understand
this
is the Trump family is a criminal fucking enterprise. They have been using the deregulation of crypto in order to enrich themselves. They basically doubled the value of Trump's personal fortune just using crypto. And since there's no regulations and there's no fucking oversight when it comes to crypto, they could do whatever the hell they want there. Here, this just goes to show how craven the Trump family really is. That, like, we thought, oh my god, they stole $59 million from people. They're willing to do that. That's so heinous. That's so messed up. No, it's even more messed up that they would go that far and just try to get away with $3 million. They're that fucking greedy.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm fucking saying here? Like they don't fucking care if it's a fucking fresh nickel out from under your nana's mattress or whatever the fuck. If it's money, they will try and take it from other people and keep for themselves. They're greedy like that. They're fucked in the head like that. That's fucking insane. So fucking, like, the rest of the article talks about how the phone's been mired since since day one. Let's see, for media, for example, tried to order the T1 when it was announced, and the order page failed, and charged the wrong amount. See, like, the fucking everyone and their mother has been fucking saying, hey, trying to do anything involving Trump Mobile, pain in the ass, it doesn't work well, you're in for a bad time, right? And people still fucking go in for it. People are still gonna fucking go in for it still, regardless.
Yep. But it's got to be cheaper than what I'm paying for right now.
No, it's not. It's really not, pal. It's not cheaper at all. You're not getting the deal that you think you're getting. You're getting screwed. And it's so fucking sad that people still fucking fall for it.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized I double posted the article here. Oh my god.
No, you're fine, man. Don't worry about it.
I think I need to close this off for tonight before I lose my fucking mind. Zayana, please, your insight, your thoughts. Tell us words. I want to hear.
I am not surprised. I knew that this would happen, considering all the other grifts that he's done. And yeah, I'm really, really tired of him getting away with pretty much murder. Remember, he did once say that he could shoot someone on Wall Street and get away with it, and people would be clapping. I just wish that us, the taxpayers, would actually be heard, that people actually would stand up for us, because this is not America. American dream, what's that?
Never heard of it. It ain't around here.
Yeah, I'm just frustrated over this.
And it's infuriating because, like, at this point, like, how, like, when is it ever going to be enough for these people, for the Trump family? No, never. And now they'll never have to fucking pay a penny in fucking taxes ever again. They'll never
unless they overturn it.
Huh?
Unless they overturn it. There will be a way. There will be a way.
Oh, no, you better believe.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, help me get to Congress. I'll fucking find a way. Nobody should be fucking above the law like that. No fucking body. I don't care who was president.
Like, again, if Obama tried it, I'd be like, what the hell? No way. Get him out of here.
Like, nah, motherfucker. Throw the whole man out.
It's why I don't like it when people say, "Oh, well, what if Obama did? If Obama did it, then get out right now. Fuck you."
Exactly. Like,
I don't care. I don't care if it is one side or the other side. No,
like, I'm not a psycho fan like these people. Mm-hmm. Look, we're not psychotics. We're not fucking fanatical. about these politicians. They're supposed to be public servants, motherfucker. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
And who are they serving right now? Themselves.
Especially this asshole.
Mm-hmm.
God almighty, jeez. Angel would have loved hearing about this shit just so that he can talk about the fucking scam on it. I'm pretty sure he would have loved it because hearing about this stuff is like, yeah, no, it's unfortunate that people are still going to buy into it, but it's like, as they mentioned, there are people who are so loyal and devoted to the brand that they'll ignore anything about it in order to feel like they're a part of the experience or whatever.
Yeah,
pretty much. Also, I'm certain that Angel would likely be on the same fence as Zayana Rose about this.
Yeah, I think you're right. God.
Yep.
Zayana, thank you so much. Thank you for showing up. I know Dragon Fang, it wasn't feeling all that hot. I'm sorry. I hope she feels
he did.
God damn it. Is that bad? She did, son?
She did.
Fuck. That's not fun.
It's like I can still hear her screaming.
I heard that.
Was that a duck?
Nope, that was just my dead sister.
Quack.
Oh my god. Your house is haunted!
My house is always haunted. You kidding me?
All right. Should I share my thoughts now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Isaiah, please. Final thoughts.
Okie dokie. Yeah, on the one hand, this is clearly and obviously a scam. You could see this from a mile away. They are broadcasting that it is a scam. You could literally see it on their lead messaging board, flying in a giant, oversized blimp right above you. Like,
This is a scam.
Yeah, but at the same time, going back to my earlier point, there are folks who are so loyal to Trump who will hang on to every promise that he made, every word that is spoken out of his mouth, that they will continue to pour money and buy into this because, again, they want to own the brand. The brand is popular to them. Trump is popular to them. For whatever the fuck reasons they think he's popular. I'm not gonna. That's something I don't want to probe.
30,000 people decided to hitch their wagon to this.
Yep.
They nearly got scammed out of $100.
Pretty much.
It
is an obvious. It is an obvious scam. Folks are buying into it, which doesn't surprise me, and I'm just fucking annoyed of it, man. I'm just fucking annoyed at this shit. Like,
You're tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I think I'm suffering from politics burnout.
I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. I keep digging. Fuck.
Jesus, man. All right, Juan, passing the ball back to you.
All right, thank you for that, Jose and Zayana. I'll mute you guys real quick so I can finish this up. All right, putting it as simple as possible. I don't like that people fall for this stuff. It's sad. It's fucking depressing. And anyone with half of a working brain could tell you, no. I don't think we ought to be buying anything with the Trump brand on it. It's not really quality service or quality items anymore. No. Like Trump steaks don't exist. Trump airlines don't exist. Trump University, fake college, fake school. Trump presidency, fucking worst economy of our fucking time, fucking starting up wars for no reason, fucking enriching himself and trying to bury political opponents and shit, using his money, like for using his access to the government. No, it's supposed to be a fucking function of society, not your own personal fucking piggy bank. Hi, K-Storm. Bye, K-Storm. Love you. Random K-Storm here. But truthfully, it's like we said, there's still going to be folks who are going to be loyal to that brand.
Bye, dear. Fuck Trump.
In case you guys didn't hear what she said, hi, dear, bye, dear, fuck Trump. But it's depressing, like, as they said, that how many people are loyal because, they think they're doing something great by buying a crappy phone. Or buying a hat that says, America first, when it's made in China. Or say, this is the most transparent fucking, department ever, and whatever it's being run, it's being either shuttered or mired in controversy and secrecy and just outright fucking conspiracy happening, all sorts of nonsense. It's sad to see so many folks fall for this shit, but it's just going to keep happening because, unfortunately, there are people who are willing to believe anything. And if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. And unfortunately, that's what happens with folks who are devoted to the brand that is Donald Trump. But thankfully, we saw that a bunch of you guys came up to us tonight on the Black Files. You guys have been loyal to us, to our brand, I guess you could say. Even though I don't really like saying that we're a brand, per se. But I want to say thank you for all you folks hanging in there with us while we've been on our hiatus. Like we mentioned, we're at a new place. You're going to see the layout in future episodes of Los Amigos Play and the Ravens Flock and Wrestle Rewind. So you'll get to see how the rest of the place looks. You'll get to see how the rest of our new place is gonna be set up for us. Suffice to say, I do not know whether or not if Jose is gonna do Wrestle Rewind this Friday. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. He'll let me know after he's decided. But I'll tell you this right now: we will be returning to our regularly scheduled streaming next month. So just give us a couple more weeks, and we'll be back and in full swing. I was actually hoping for us to be back in full swing tonight, but stuff with with Dragonfang and Angel not being available, this stuff happens. So no one's gonna knock it. But again, we want to thank you guys for sticking with us and jumping in and donating and giving us your thoughts and giving us your opinions here. So be sure that you continue doing so in the comments afterwards. And however we end up covering this program, this silly little nonsense, you better believe that we'll be discussing it right here on this show, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock, The Black Files, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arouse. Be sure to request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content, become an inner flocker by hitting the join button. And until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. For Zayan Rose Cosplay, Jeremy Cosplay, and Jose Casabone, and Angel Mendez, and Case from Cosplay, I am Juan Arouse. This has been the Black Files, and we are out.